So, got a lot of chances to rush the passer today. You guys held them. I think Glennon completed 20 passes, but only 163 yards against the first team defense. Kind of, what did you guys do to kind of hold him in check and not let him throw those deep balls?
For us, I know we've been working on all the week. We emphasized that they're a big passing team. That's one of the key things, and we knew going in the game that we'd have to try to get pressure on them. We're going to have to try to do whatever they can. They had a pretty good offensive line, guys who can protect the quarterback, and that's one of the biggest goals. And just working and grinding, like Coach tells us every day, grind. If your first move doesn't work, try something else. Keep pushing, keep going. And I think it helped us out in the long run. It didn't look pretty at all times, but the end result, we ended up with a win.
I guess it was important that the way you started out on defense. I think 3 consecutive series you got off the field pretty quick, and that was probably a pretty important part of the game.
It really was, and I think that was a key to helping us get a good start for the day. But the same thing is, one of the things that we have to work on for the next game for the rest of the season is we start out good, you have to continue good through the whole game, because that's the difference between great teams and good teams. Good teams are inconsistent, they're up, they're down, they're up, they're down. But great teams, they play that way the entire game.
When Itachi went down, did you guys put any more pressure on yourselves, the defensive ends, to try and he was the main pressure guy in the standard package? Did you put more pressure on yourselves to try and make something happen when he goes out of the game?
Anytime someone goes out, we feel bad for them. We hope they get better, but at the same time, the next person in has to step up to the challenge. And I think we all did a great job of filling in the role that he provides for us. And this is something that we have to work on next week. Whatever happens, whatever the situation may be, we all have to elevate our games to another level.
Is it easier now? I mean, you have more depth and you're able to roll guys. You're not playing the whole game, and you're able to come out and catch your breath and those kind of things. Has it made your play more productive?
I think it does. I think it gives us a chance, to make more plays, and a good rotation always helps out for a defensive line. Just because when the tighter you get, the more chance you have for making mistakes. But I think we do a good job of keeping each other fresh and watching out for each other in case someone needs a breather or something like that. I think that's really helping us out this season.
Can you talk a little bit about Washington? He probably had one of the more productive games against you guys as a running back all season. What was he doing that caused problems for the defense?
Really, when we could probably go back and look at this, it'll be probably a number of different things. Just poor execution on our part and just not tackling well. But I have to give them their credit. They were strong. He was a strong runner. He did great. But for us, we have to go back and work on our fundamentals, and that's one of the biggest things we have to go make sure.
It seemed like the first team defense did a really good job with third downs and kind of slowing them down. Was that sort of the point of emphasis this week?
It really was, but I think that's for the drives that we were really successful on. It starts at first and second down. If we can get them in third and long, then I know we can have fun with it and do a few more things than we can if it's 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2.
Was there a run game? Were they doing any differently than they'd showed you before?
Not that I'm able to tell at this time, but I'm sure we're going to go with film. We're going to see things that we could have done 1,000 times better. So it's just more we have to go back in, look at it, and correct the mistakes that we made, because I know we made a lot of them.
Overall, how do you feel about the way defense played today?
I think we did good in spots, but it wasn't consistent enough to where we want to go.
Were you on the field when Isaiah had the interception?
I wasn't on the field, but it was a great moment for the defense. It really was, and it's just one of those things that he followed the instructions that coach gives us every time. You intercept the ball, get to the sidelines, and we can tell in certain spots like that the coaching is taking effect on the players, and guys are listening to what they're told.
Did you know